Alright, it's time for a Rengar game. I will be playing this one against a Skarner here, which... That's an annoying one, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it should be okay. I don't think he invades me, so it's fine. Fight-wise, since I do have Conqueror, I'll be like doing relatively well. It's generally the best rune to go for on Rengar. The most recommended one at that. So definitely, definitely would recommend. You can also go something like Dark Harvest as well, potentially, or Electrocute if you'd like. But I wouldn't do that against like any bruiser tanky teams. I would just do that against the squishy stuff. Conqueror is just generally always a good option for Rengar, so I just recommend going for that one, just kind of regardless. And yeah. Okay. Actually, just use the ward here. That's okay. You can use the ward for a little bit of clear speed. You don't have to do this. You can keep the ward there and just like maybe use it for like an invade or anything like that. But I'll just go for like a nice, calm, full clear here in this situation. Wait, my click went through the small Krug. Yeah, cool, thanks. Just full clear, because full clearing is just very consistent. It'll always do well for you, right? Like, you can't leave things up to like RNG and lose for no reason. That is definitely a thing. Try to get some healing out of your Ws as well. Don't like instantly cost. You can take a bit of gray health damage to then get more healing out of it. That is also relatively beneficial. And you obviously want to try to keep your stacks up if you can. There we go. I empower Q this one because this small ones will basically die to the pet. So you're kind of chilling there. And then we can just move this on this way. You could do Gromp, but I just lure the blue in here. Make sure I use the W after he hits me so I get my gray health out of it. And we just finish this situation. I hope that dies. Okay, it does. Perfect. Okay, bot lane is getting pressured a bit here. I should be able to stack my charges up. We're gonna E that, and then we're gonna smite here, and we're just gonna move. Just gonna flash for it. That seems fine. Very good. What I do there is I E first, and then I flash. This way your animation of your E kind of like gets displaced to the point where you can just get the free hit off. So she wasn't like ready to spell shield that, basically. I think she was ready to like spell shield like a long distance skill shield, but not a close one, so that's pretty good. You need to run towards me here. I should have empowered E that, probably, but I think empowering Q here is maybe better for the hit damage. She shouldn't risk her life here. That's what I want. Okay, she gets the kill. As long as she doesn't risk her life, I'm happy. I don't care about the kill. I just don't want my Lissandra to die there. Which she didn't, so we're happy. I instantly, if you see that happen, I instantly pinged towards my laner to where he is supposed to run to. So he doesn't have to think, he just has to run towards my pings, if that makes sense. This is definitely something you can do to really make your laner's life a little easier. Because if I do that, then Lissandra doesn't have to like look or think, just walk towards the pings. Is ideally the situation I want to achieve for her. So anytime I see that, that's what I do, or at least what I try to do. I should have empowered W that for the clear on the small ones, but I didn't. It's okay. I am clearing my bot half here, or top half, sorry. And then I'm going to reset after this. I'm not going to finish the rest of this clear. Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to stop that. Am I? She's running in the wrong direction. Ooh, that's interesting. I genuinely don't think I can help him here. I mean, maybe? I don't know what I can do for her there, basically. I should be able to get the Katarina if this is not warded. You little rat! That is actually very frustrating. I forgot about Katarina jump things. I see. She just jumps on Scuttle like that. Dude, that's just dumb on my end, honestly, it is. Like, I shouldn't have allowed that, essentially. This is an interesting recall. Get the Tiamat. With this amount of money, I'll definitely buy the Tiamat. With less money, I would get the Dirk before I get the Tiamat, if that makes sense. So if I have 1,000 gold in that back, I get the Dirk first. But in this case, I have so much money that Tiamat's fine. Don't go that way. Like, I can't reach you in any other position, buddy. Like, that's better. Yeah, exactly. That's my range. I will stand here because the Sunner needs to shove the wave. I get it. Okay, thank you. Oh. Can't really finish here for the rest. Nicely played. Well played. I needed to wait there because the wave has to go in turret. So if I just be patient, let the Skarner walk even into range, it's over for them, which is all that had to happen there. I should be able to do the Void Grubs, especially with Tiamat. Tiamat's really nice for this because it gives you that like AoE splash damage, which is really good for your clear speed. And with the amount of money I have, I can definitely afford to get it right now. This is a good situation. I only have one smite available for this, so I'm just going to use it on the last one. I kind of inted there a little bit, but he flashed, it's okay. I was hoping for a faster Aurora ult, but my skill combo there was a bit wonky. I messed it up. I think I hit a minion as well, which is kind of silly, but... yeah, it was just a skill issue on my part, really. There's nothing else I can say about that. Like, no matter what Aurora did there, it was still a skill issue on my part. I wanted to instantly, like, QEW engage, like, with the jump and go for the Q combo, right? If that makes sense. But I just messed it up completely. I'll still, for the ult, honestly, I'll take an Aatrox flash. It's not a big deal. It's completely fine. Like, it's still Aatrox ult flash. Aurora gets a bit of freedom in the lane. It's okay, really. It doesn't matter too much. I actually shouldn't be W empowering on camps with Tiamat. As soon as you get the Tiamat, it's just better to just go Q, generally speaking. Because of the, like, splash damage you have from it, right? It's gonna be completely fine. I don't have ult just yet. Skarner is going for Dragon here. I should be able to go do something about this. We Q this so I can keep... or actually, I don't get that anymore. Okay, that's fine. Empower Q here, or Empower Q for the damage here. We just send it on him. And we just do target champions only so I can't accidentally click the dragon. Turn that off. I'm not chasing that. I am finishing the dragon. I do have ult, so I can chase something else, but I want to finish the objective. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go for Karma here. Snare her there so she doesn't get to go towards my Maokai. I can protect my Maokai here. At least a little bit. But I'm not gonna go overextend for anything. Because I do have a lot of money and I do have to realize that here as well. With the amount of capital I currently have, I definitely don't want to go in for a fight. Because I am stronger, but I haven't spun my money net yet. So I'm not stronger, if that makes sense. Like, to be able to push this lead that I have through now, like the entire lead, I need to have my purchase first. So I'm not going to risk a fight right now and just lose a lead for no reason. That would be bad. Alright, I should be able to instantly afford a Ghost Blade, which is really good. Now, in this case, I could also go for the Hubris, which would be a good move. But I'll go for the Ghost Blade. Because I generally recommend going Ghost Blade for pretty much everyone that's new to Rengar or you're learning the champ or whatever. If you're comfortable on the champion, Hubris is amazing, right? I would buy Hubris here personally, but because I, like, in a situation like this especially, but because I don't really recommend people to do it unless you're comfortable on Rengar, I'm not doing it either. Ghostblade is a very, very, very good item. Don't get me wrong. It will not do you wrong. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna lane gank here. On Rengar, lane ganking is very good. Gonna Ghostblade here. Q activate before my passive times out so I can get a little bit of movement speed still. Just a good kill. Oh, I accidentally auto-attacked with minions there. Maybe a bit toxic. But there you go. Like, just a lane gank angle without ult, you can easily get that. If the top lane is slightly shoved or if the bot lane is slightly shoved, this is very, very doable. We're going to use Rengar's Qs to get the turret down. We have some Void Grubs. I have some time to kill before the Void Grubs spawn here, this one. So I'm just going to make sure I Q this down. Q do damage to the turret, so I should be able to get this pretty comfortably. And I'm going to try to end this with max Q or max passive charges as well. So with this, I can potentially go in for a fight if necessary. You can hit a plan to extend your passive here as well. So you are able to keep your passive charges when running around the map. I do not have smite for any of this, but that's okay. We're gonna definitely just Irma Q in power here because with Tiamat being thing. I didn't stack this one properly, so I guess that's okay, but... Nice. And we're just gonna finish the Void Grubs here. I have a seriously large amount of kill participation. I basically won the entire map for my team, I think, so I'm very happy with that. There we go. Just clear that and clear the rest of the bot side. Still looking to like not drop my XP income at all, really. Trying to obviously relatively efficiently path towards plays I want to go towards. Looking at bot lane here. I don't think I have to ult for this because they're just going to walk directly into this. Go for the squishy target first. Or the one that you can kill, I go for that one first. Very good. So the Karma is the easiest target to get there. So we jump on Karma instantly. And then after that, we go for other targets. If I would jump Skarner there, I'd be trolling. That would be bad moves. Good kill. I was about to ult that, but it wasn't necessary. Okay, let's check his bot side camps a little bit. What's also going to happen here in a second, most likely, is that... Okay, this is really annoying, actually. I was saying Karma's going to walk back to lane. I wanted to jump over this way, but I might still be able to get into this bush still and do the same thing. So you'll walk past this point, perhaps? Oh, she went mid. Oh, Sivir went mid as well. Okay, well... I guess I'll get the turret then if Jinx pushes here. That's fine. Turret's just cash, so I'll take the cash. Q again for turrets, and we're just going to use our EW cost to get our like empowered Q charge available here. Get the turret just a little bit faster to prevent the Aatrox from getting there in time, because I think he's the one most likely showing up. That's what I would assume. I haven't seen him on the map yet. Oh, there he is. He is indeed bot lane. I will take my reset because I have 3,300 gold. So definitely going to do that. Looking at Profane Hydra here, CDR boots, and 2 long swords. Very solid. Gonna play for this dragon. Like, like full generic build, this is what I recommend. I recommend going Ghostblade first. If you can like have a large amount of money and get the Tiamat like in one purchase on your first back, I actually recommend doing that. Because I like to build Tiamat in one go. But if I don't have the capital for a Tiamat in one go, I'd go for Dirk. And then I would just like finish the Ghostblade at that point and then go for the Tiamat afterwards, if that makes sense. But Tiamat in one go is good if you're like doing well enough, and if you can afford 1,200 gold on your first back, you're probably gonna be doing quite well, because that is a big amount of money to afford, if that makes sense. Like 1,200 gold definitely gives you like a kill or two, and then I like to do the clear speed thing at that stage and get the entire Tiamat. Again, if not possible, go for the Dirk and then just finish your Ghostblade first. Or Hubris if you want to, obviously, that's fine. My team is going for a really random fight. I'd rather just let Maokai die here. Right now, I want you to know that I'm relatively far away from that because I went for Dragon, and my entire jungle... Okay, we're ulting mid. And my entire jungle clear is up. I'm gonna go for this guy. Good kill. I should be able to reach him, I think. I should be fast enough. If I can jump, I can get my passive. There you go. The passive stack, I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know if I can make this, but I'll try here. Very good. Wait, was that someone I need to worry about? That's just a fruit. Okay. So yeah, the passive jump out of the bush there. I still hadn't gotten it because you can see on your bar when it's like the different one. Like I have white ones here and the other one is going to be different. And they FF'd. I mean, fair play. Like I won this entire map, I think. So it makes sense. Obviously, very, very quick game. I'll absolutely do a second one. So yeah. I'll see you guys in game number 2. Okay, so before we move into the second game of this video, I quickly wanted to mention that more than half the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you are enjoying the content, a subscription would be greatly appreciated. If you're already subscribed, hitting the like button helps out a lot as well. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy game number 2. Alright, it's time for the second game of this video. I will be playing this one against a Viego here, which should be fine, really. Nothing to worry about too much. Team comp-wise here as well, relatively favorable for me. Obviously, Fizz and Lulu are a little annoying. Vayne can be as well with her knockback, potentially. But they're all squishy, so that is pretty good for a Rengar, of course. Like, it's just one-shot potential across the board. So that should be fine. Also, something I haven't mentioned in the first game, I think, is that this is, like, mid-plat MMR, like plat 2-ish, thereabouts, so you guys are aware of what we are playing in. And yeah, I think I forgot to say it in the first game, but both games are about the same, approximately. Here is just going to start on red buff here. Lanes-wise, we're just going to see how things turn out. Jace can definitely shove in the Yone under turret very, very quickly. So maybe a 3-camp top lane situation into a top gank can be worth it. But we're just going to have to see how that turns out, basically. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Probably can just use the ward for the full clear speed. Take your W here, and make sure with your W that you just get a heal out of it. So get some gray health, don't insta-cast it. This will help you sustain a bit better throughout. Take a bit of damage here is fine. My click is not going, really? Don't cast your W here. You just want to have your W for this. If you put this on like a 16-second cooldown, you're not going to have it for Raptors. Something to use. And we're just going to like gray health a bit in situations. Walk it back so I don't take the damage from the small ones there. And I think the top gank can be worth it here, so I'm probably just going to send it. Because as you see, the lane position is pretty good. It should be doable. We're gonna walk in like very backside here. He's gonna walk into the bush maybe, and that's fine. We're just gonna hold our skills. Snare him there, it's fine. And very good. We just like E-flash snare there, and we just instantly reset. Gonna danger ping bot side, because the Viego could respond to that as a rotation. And I'm just gonna take the recall with 2 long swords. Switch this as well, and then just get 2 long swords on this for maximum AD purchase. This builds into either Tiamat or Dirk, as I was talking about in the first game. But yeah, I only have 700 gold in this case, obviously, because I did not do a full clear. And I didn't get the kill. If I got the kill, that would have been really nice. But yeah, it was not the case. And hopefully that's fine. 3. Not a fresh blue buff, so he did his own topside camps, it seems. Maybe I can get it in sneak position here. I don't think anything is warded here, so I think he's going to just walk back and just insta-die. Nope, my Morgana missed. Unlucky. It's flash, it's heal down, and flash down. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna straight up walk into his jungle, I think, and just contest his red buff. Because I have 2 long swords on him. He should never win. Basically. We're gonna check, charge up our passive here, and then we're just gonna move here. I think he's gonna be doing his red buff soon. Make sure to time Q before it ends as well. Do I start this? I don't think I can start that, sadly. Oh, then he shows up. Oh, that's really annoying, actually. Oh, it's frustrating as hell. And the support's with him. Yeah, great. I'm just gonna send it, I think. I don't think I get to get out. Alright, fair enough. It was one auto attack off killing him. If the support doesn't show with him there, it's free. Support completely defended him. Fair play. Fair enough. That's actually really unfortunate. I was one auto attack off killing him there still, regardless of anything. It's actually worth here for me waiting for the gold, for the boots. Because in this case, I think I just want to purchase the boots right now. And just get some movement speed. That's not favorable. Like the bot situation here, missing the Morgana thing, not getting the kill, and then the Lulu actually walking with. I think this must have been like warded in advance because they did play very defensively for it. And so my plan was kind of foiled there, unfortunately. Not the best. Maybe I should have looped around long way here and avoided this bush. I think that would have been smarter. Just let him walk into that and let Lulu go to lane. Hindsight, obviously, decisions, but they insta-warded red and played with support. Fair play. Not a good situation for me necessarily, but should be playable, at least. "13 seconds on grubs. I would like to play for that if possible. Okay. That's a minion block right there. This is a pretty scary situation because I don't have TMS at the moment. So this is going to be a slower clear. And also, I have no prio on mid. Actually, I say that actually, but looks like Fizz is playing really defensive. So I do have top prio. It should be okay then. I thought there was maybe rotation speed potential from Fizz, but Viego is also bot, so I guess it's completely fine. Should have maybe danger ping bot lane though. I think he's definitely going to try to trade for Dragon. It should be doable, as if he lands his ult, this guy dies. If he misses his ult, this guy does not die. Please get him. Okay, worth. Nice. Call that a well played to my Yone. We're doing good on top lane. We are doing very good on top lane. That bot lane misplay, I went a bit too deep. Support diff, I guess you could call it. But also kind of brain diff on my end. I should have played it safer. Overall game state should be okay though. Void Grubs 3, that he didn't trade for Dragon. 1-for-1 mids, okay. Yeah, should be fine. I clear this, I get my bot side camps. I definitely need to make sure I get some of these camps down because I have to hit level 6 especially. I have to walk towards the bush here. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Does she get out? I don't think so. Yeah, that's not going to be possible. It is just not going to happen. Just like kind of give Dragon, I think. Oh, my Gromp's down. That's a bit sad. I would love to contest here, but I don't think I physically can. Okay. I mean, I can't obviously walk into this by myself, so I have to wait for my Morgana. Oh, no, don't walk like that. Aye, that's bad. Heal. Priority. I tried to survive as long as possible. He shouldn't have walked here. He should have walked backside here. He didn't pay attention to the situation. He gets my... Yeah, nah, this is bad. Viego resets. Dude, the fact that he walked into that face first was a problem. He could not have done that, and he did it. That's a bit of a... like a lack of map awareness from the Malzahar there, unfortunately. If he walks safe and walks like this, it's completely good. But because he face-checked into this, risking what exactly just happened, walking into two people and just dying, that was a problem. That was a bit of a problem. It is what it is, of course, but that definitely sucks a bit. Hey, he gets Dragon here, that's fine. I'm just gonna do blue real quick, hit 6, and then see if I can maybe go bot. Dude, I am trolling that so hard. My E timed out at the last moment. I should have empowered Q. I'm so bad. Yeah, I suck. That was like 35 levels of misplayed. Honestly, that was really, 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 really bad. Nope. There is not even a skill shot happening for my Sivir. Wait, where is her Q? Ah, we are so dead. He is godlike? That is disgusting. Dude. Real. I knew it. I knew it. Damn, dude. Like, that's really bad. I should have killed that every single time, and I just didn't. I've misplayed that on 35 different levels mechanically. That's so bad. Viego has 7 kills. That has gotta be disgusting. Like, holy. I want to play for it, but how plausible is that going to be? Oh, this is not a good game scenario at all. I need my Yone to like at least recall first before I can even consider this play, but I do want to play for it. If possible. I think it's doable, but Malzahar just wasted his ult on mid lane actually, maybe not. Got 1 for each stack there. There is no way I'm getting that done. I should have actually Empower Q before anything else. Snare him. Very good. I need him to move right now. This should be doable because we have 3 against 1. So it's 6 Void Grubs for us, surely. So at least 6 grubs here is something to get. This is very good. Viego is obviously insanely strong, so I'm very scared this game, but it should be doable, hopefully. Let's secure the 6 grubs. That is still good. We're just gonna mostly play topside here, I think. I just try to... I mean, Jace is not worth too much, to be fair. I definitely need to just get some kills. If I can kill Viego only just once, that is huge. But 8 kill situation for Viego is incredibly scary. If my ult in 22 seconds, I might be able to just like insta-gank something with that, maybe. Like a Malzahar ult fizz kill would be something. I think I just want to reset here though, as I have a lot of money to spend. Don't have enough for the Ghost Blade, however. It's not the best. I think I just buy a lot of components then here, because I do want to spend my cash, so we'll just do all of that and then go bot. They likely dive bot here. I'm just like wanting to put Malzahar on the awareness of it. He's gonna be a bit scary with his positioning there. Okay, nothing yet. I'm gonna hold my charges here, my passive charges. I am so dead here, just leave, it's fine. I think that's not too bad. It's obviously not great, but I do get like... I think Bone Tooth stacks off of it still. But yeah, the Malzahar couldn't follow the bot play. I was kind of hoping for the possibility for that, but this Viego is so ungodly strong. Like, obviously we have issues with that. Dude, my man has 10 kills. That is insane. Does have teleport, actually. It might be possible to play here. I just want to at least get my charges. I don't think it's doable. I think it's just a dragon angle to the enemy team. It's okay. I really just have to like relax for a second and not overplay it. Okay, maybe still. Just engage lightly here. Cleanse that. Just one shot the Vayne, or at least try to. Huge plays. That was well done. Very beautifully played. I go in and out type style. I don't go full commit type style there. Just like light taps, try to walk away. Light taps, try to walk away. Because if I commit, Lulu is going to destroy me. That was great. That was really well played from my team. That's what we want to see. I think his bot side camp should be up entirely, so it's pretty good to take. I see Rift Herald, I get it, but... I think I want this instead. That's fine. She lost pretty much her entire HP bar, so... I didn't get to jump anymore. I think that she should die regardless, though. It should be fine, right? Yeah, perfect. I don't mind losing Rift Herald on top for this, because we can get pushed 2 bot turrets. The rest of their team is top. Sivir should not back here. I think I can get a tier 2 turret here. I think I have to commit to this. So I believe the rest of the team is just simply top lane, and a tier 2 turret worth 700 gold. I think Sivir should have helped us push, but this is good money. Very good money, so I'll definitely make that push. They make a play here, I make a play on bot lane with the Vayne coming back to lane. That was my goal there. This, perfect. Very good back there. That's what we like to see. This is nice. Oh, my Sivir might be very dead here, though. That's just walking up too far, simply. And she's also kiting in the wrong direction, so she's completely dead here. I think it's an angle where this guy definitely runs for his bot side stuff, so I think I'm gonna go for it. Don't overcommit. Viego's actually top lane. Morgana walks up to that. I'm happy to follow. Let me charge up my stacks here. Oh. Well, that's not the best. I'll take the bot camps from the Viego, though. He's gonna have my top lane camps, I would imagine, so... I think I go mid here. You have got to be kidding me. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Son of a arm guard user. Holy. My bad. I didn't look at his items. He should have died there. I also should not be jumping on Fizz because he negated my first hit with his E, which is obviously a mistake as well. Oh, that's so bad from me, man. That was so bad from me. Hopefully it's not going to cost us too much, at least. It shouldn't. It didn't. Okay, it's okay, but... he got my red buff. Actually, he might not have my red buff. That might just be my old red buff. I'm not happy with the way I just did that. That was horrid. Don't jump on Fizz. I should have just, like, maybe jumped on Lulu or something. Or just waited, like, in the bush and just, like, surprised Lulu out of the bush or something like that. That was a better play. I didn't make that play, though, so... there's that, but... just get this and move towards the team. Nah. We have like 40 seconds on Dragon. I want to check Viego's camps as much as possible here as well. It'd be ideal if he helps the fight. That's not gonna happen. That's not good. Alright, well... just give the Dragon, I guess. My top laner doesn't want to show either, so... there's nothing to do. They're just overextending at this point. It's not contestable. We should not contest it. It's too late. They're walking forward and dying, so I just have to back ping them and hope they don't die. That's all I can do. Wait for one more Q. Not gonna try to fight any of this. I'm just gonna donate the Dragon. It's fine. It is what it is. They just get top third and trade for Dragon at 700 gold between the two of them. It's okay. They're not at like Drake's soul point or anything of that nature, so it'll be okay. I just hope my bot lane doesn't have the lack of brain cells to actually walk forward in that lane at all now. Which it looks like they are slightly walking forward, which is pretty scary. No, they didn't commit. That's good. I can do this thing real quick and get some charges here. Smite and an ult mid. That's what I'm going for. Ghost Blade as well. I'm just gonna jump to Lulu, I think. My E apparently didn't want to go off. I have no clue where the enemy jungler is. He's just gonna end himself. Okay, Sivir should actually get him here. Very nicely played, Sivir. You got him. Perfect. Very good shutdown to get. That's what we like to see. Nice. Let me take my reset here. Get the Edge of Night. This is good. Like, not overcommitting to Dragon there is huge. Don't int. Like, absolutely don't int. That's a bad call. Get the spell shields. Solid. Wait 25 seconds for my ult for the next kill. I'm gonna cut off the Jace if he walks into the jungle here, which I think he should. Because any other way he dies. I don't think that was necessary, but better safe than sorry, I suppose. It is not too bad. Okay, pretty close. Vayne Flash Barrier. There was no follow-up damage on her there whatsoever, which is unfortunate, but... get the smite on that real quick. Should be walking into that bush there, actually. I'm gonna ult this. Good kill. We can Baron. I have Malzahar and stuff. We have a large amounts of Baron damage. It should be fine. Like me, Yone, Malzahar minions, it should be very, very fast. Especially if the Malzahar minions can actually tank the Baron damage. Should be good. Smite it. Take the reset. I would like to spend the gold before we fight again, so we actually have our strength there. Because we just gained quite a lot of overall team gold. I'm gonna go back and buy the BF sword here, I think. Just straight up. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight up BF sword. I think I'm gonna just go straight Infinity Edge here. I don't have to build any crit before it, because Rengar Q crits. Like, it just critically strikes, so it's gonna hold value. And it's just very good burst damage, so that's what I'm gonna go opt for here. I think it's the move. Can build an additional crit item afterwards, and it should be fine. "13 kill Viego is incredibly scary for me to play against. What? Sorry, what? Where was my bush angle at game? Hello? I thought I had a jump there, but didn't. Okay, lovely. It's rough. Do we have a sweeping trinket? I don't. That's a 53-second cooldown. can walk like this with my Malzahar and it should be okay. Just create some distance here. Not trying to overcommit to anything. We're just gonna ult. Just gonna use my ult for vision here purely. Ah, you son of a... Thank you, team. Just a good kill with ease there. Committed to the E empower on distance. Just slowly. Midwave is in a really bad spot, actually. I have to go top turret here. Yeah, my Sivir went to collect the wave. I guess I have the dragon now. No, that's bad. I just have the dragon. I have the dragon now. Like, I have to. This is a free dragon, and I cannot let them get any more dragons. So I just hope my team doesn't get killed. They should have backed off regardless. Playing from mid-wave there for Sivir was a mistake. She should have ran top. Yeah, no way. I don't get dragon now. Actually, I might have a chance. I'm gonna full risk it and just burst it as hard as I can. My team hard into that. There was no need for that. Okay, I did get the dragon. If I didn't move for dragon there, I would have lost it, but based on the way my team just played that. It was really, 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 really bad. All that had to happen there is Sivir just run stop instead of walking from mid-wave all the way back to Narnia. Like, it was so far away to walk there. It just wasn't gonna be worth. They got one turret, that's okay. Just gonna get my jungle camps here. I actually think I can just ult the Lulu. I'm gonna just ult the Lulu. You have got to be joking! Like, how... Oh, I hate Lulu so much. It's such an annoyance. That slow is ridiculous as well there. Holy... Alright, I'm just gonna take the reset. I have no ult now, so for me, going for a play here is gonna be pretty sketchy. Just hope my team doesn't, like, full-on die. 3v4 is not worth it, guys. Please. It's not worth overcommitting. Just let him die. It's fine. Don't get yourself killed, please. They're gonna get themselves all killed. It's 3v4, you absolute maniac. Just look at your minimap, man. You can't int that. That's crazy. I have no Rengar ult. I can't play there. Like, it's literally 3v4. Like, it's just not the play. My Viego just committed to it. Or my Viego, my Yone just hard committed to it. No reason death. Malzahar positioned himself poorly. Unlucky. It is what it is. We got the Baron spawning in 50 seconds. Just play for Baron. It's fine. I need this Malzahar not to die right now. I need him for Baron. Just don't int. Like, I beg you don't int right now. Like, this is really bad movement patterns here. If he walks up and dies there, the enemy team has a 4v5 on Baron. We cannot allow that to happen. I don't like my Yone's choice here either, if I'm being completely honest with you. He does have TP, I get that, but... This positioning is ridiculous, like, actually. We're gonna wait for Yone pressure here before I start the Baron, and wait for my Malzahar to actually gain some sense and walk towards the Baron as well. I'm gonna take way too much Baron damage here. My Malzahar needs to hit this thing, like, he is genuinely trolling with this right now. Just way too like slow here. This is very scary. I need my team's assistance on the damage. Okay, we're good. We're good now. I really have to like play that with my team and hope they react, because there is definitely a chance the enemy team contests that. In a way, it's going to be really bad for us. Especially if Malzahar like dies in that position, it's going to be really, really bad for us. So that has to be respected. I think I just go Executioner's Calling here, to be honest. I want to go for a crit armor pen item, which is going to be Mortal Reminder in this case, because I think the heal cut's going to be decent against that. It's like heal cut for the Sundered Sky is already a relatively big thing as well. Like, I think it's going to be the move. Try to run around the map as much as possible with max charges. Okay, my team is like committing to a fight. I extend my charges and then ult. You've got to be lucky as hell. That's unlucky for me. I was so lucky from the Vayne there. It's gonna go for bot turret here. We have to go for this turret. Zhonya has that, actually. That's not bad. Spell shield's used for the Fizz ult there. That's not bad. That should be follow-up for my team. Flash one-shot to Lulu. Not bad. Just gonna do Rengar things and just one-shot all the turrets here. Cool. Relatively tough game. That Viego got so unbelievably fat it became very hard to play, but there you go. That is it for Rengar. I hope you guys have enjoyed both of these games. If you did, make sure to like button below. Helps me quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe as well if you haven't done so yet, and I will see you guys in the end game stats. Okay, so for the end game stats for game number 1 here, I ended up doing a 12.2k damage, which is a very, very good amount, especially considering it's a 16-minute game. With the Lissandra, not bad. True damage at 200, objective damage at 32.7k, healing done at 11k, damage taken at 14. We have self-mitigated at another 6. Gold earned at 9.8k. For the runes, Conqueror healed me for like next to nothing here, but the adaptive damage is the most valuable thing, right? It's very good for like those extended fight situations. Obviously not as good for like the burst scenarios, but you should have enough burst damage to one-shot most things kind of anyway, so yeah. If you want to have burst, then obviously going something like Electrocute would do better, but Conqueror is just good in pretty much every single scenario, so you can always go for it and be okay. Trying for a little bit of HP and gold, Alacrity for the attack speed, Coup de Grace for the extra damage, and an Eyeball Collection and Ultimate Hunter. Take the Ultimate Hunter for the ult cooldown, of course, like just more Rengar ult is ideally what you want to be doing. Every Rengar ult kind of equals a kill, or kind of should equal a kill if you don't mess up. Or you get a ton of summoners, and that's also fine, I suppose. But yeah, that's that. Then for the stats for the second game, I ended up doing a 26k damage on this one, which is the most out of anyone. Not bad. I mean, I've made some mistakes, absolutely. I could have played a little bit better for sure. But overall, that 7, 10, whatever kill Viego that was real scary. That was definitely not ideal. True damage at 770, objective damage at 50k here, very, very good. I had to give, obviously, those like dragon situations, nothing I could do about it, but eventually I was able to like kind of make a turn comeback thing. I had the Void Grubs, which was great for the split pushing security, getting the turrets and stuff. I were able to get some decent turret pacing against the enemy team for like tier 2 turret gold value and stuff like that. So Void Grubs are very nice for that purpose as well. Healing done at 18.8k. This guy had a lot of healing. This is also why I wanted to go for the Mortal Reminder setup for the heal cut, because the Sundered Sky and stuff and just his healing in general was getting a bit high. So that's why that would have been my last item. But I didn't need the armor penetration, at least not initially. So I went for the Infinity Edge burst damage first. Self-mitigated. Wait, do I have damage taken? The 32.5, I don't know if I've said that yet. And then self-mitigated at 20k here as well. He's going to have more. He has a shield and skid, so that makes sense. Gold earned at 15.5k, which is actually ended up being more than the enemy Viego, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, not bad. So again, Conqueror, adaptive damage, everything. HP, gold, attack speed, damage, and then ult cooldown. Build-wise, it is pretty straightforward. The way this works is first back, if I can afford 1200 gold into a Tiamat, I'll buy it, if that's possible. If that is not possible and I back with exactly 1000 gold, in most cases I'll buy the Dirk, but I sometimes buy double longsword boots as well, depending on the situation. Kind of. So if I like need to have more map tempo onto the map, otherwise I might lose some camps. Out of base, then I'd buy the boots double longsword, but if I am okay with that and I get just the proper respawn timer, then I tend to go just Dirk. If obviously I have the 1200 gold in one go, I'll buy the Tiamat instead. But that is just a situational thing. If Tiamat doesn't get upgraded first, you're definitely going to go Ghostblade first. If I'm buying Dirk first back, I am most likely just straight up finishing the Ghostblade next back, if possible. So that's also something to keep in mind, to go Profane Hydra after that, CDR boots whenever you can, whenever you have money for that to spend. And then after that, like triple combination of Ghostblade, Hydra, and boots can also be Opportunity Hydra and boots, by the way, also fine. If you want to play with not that one, Hubris, sorry, yes. Can also be Hubris, Profane Hydra boots. If you are going to go Hubris, fully buy the Hubris. Do not buy anything else. Commit all your gold into the Hubris. It is necessary. So you can't go like Tiamat first and then Hubris after. I don't really recommend that. If you're going to go Hubris, commit to everything of Hubris. You want to spend all your money on that item as fast as possible to be able to snowball with it, if that makes sense. So that is something to keep in mind if you're doing that. Please do it in that way. Then after these like boots, these two items, we are looking at generally what I like to get is an Edge of Night, because the spell shield's really nice in a lot of situations. So that's an option. If you don't need the spell shield, you can also go Opportunity here if you'd like, or you can just go like a Lord Dominic's, like a Mortal Reminder version here, and then put that into an Infinity as your next item, if you're completely fine in a situation like that. And then you can have that there, and then maybe still build the Edge of Net item 4th, 5th. Like the spell shield can be very, very, very nice. For example, against the Vayne, it prevents you from getting knockbacked. Very valuable. Against the Lux, if you jump the Lux, it prevents you from getting hit by the Lux Q. If you jump like... There are examples like this, right? Like if I jump Lulu and she Lulu ults, the spell shield should prevent me from getting knocked back from the Lulu ult, or knocked up from the Lulu ult, which is also valuable. Which is why the spell shield is so good in a large amount of situations. So generally speaking, it will be spell shield next, and then you have triple lethality items, and then you're snowballing or like transitioning later into the game into crit items right now, which is going to be like Mortal Reminder, Lord Dominic's, and an Infinity Edge, usually speaking. And then at the end, you can sell your boots very easily for something that provides you lifesteal, ideally. So something like you could go switch your Hydra out if you want. Like you can go for the healing Hydra if it like really comes to it, but generally I just go Bloodthirster at the end, generally speaking, because that just gives you very good sustain and good damage and everything, so it's solid. You also don't have to worry about critical strike chance on Rengar, because as I said, his Q does crit every single time. So even though I just have the Infinity Edge here, my Q damage will still be higher and it's still worth. So you can definitely kind of chill on getting like 75% crit or anything of that nature as well. But yeah, that's it for Rengar. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you make the like button below, I upload daily, so be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another one. Bye.